Hello everyone and welcome back to Minecraft with me, Blue Star. I'm back at my old original dugout I dug in the hole. Just cleaning up the area, transplanting stuff, picking stuff up, moving over. Deciding, if anything I want to leave behind. Got a furnace here, got a crafting table, got a chest with some carrots and some jungle wood. That way if nothing else, I won't starve. I got, a little bit of wood to make the basic starting tools if I have to, other than trying to punch down a tree barehanded. I figure out this what I can leave my old base. It's right here beside the starting point, right there. I think that double dirt pile, I think is, if I remember correctly, the starting point of the game. So, not completely leaving it bare, but picked up most of my stuff. Heading off to home. Bye. I've done a little bit of work off screen. I'll show you what I've changed. You can start to see some of it there come into view there. The quarry's still working. Kind of see the barn there. I did find, if y'all remember last video, we went on that trip all the way out there to that village I marked. Brought back some of the sugar cane right there. That's where I planted it. Had a little bit of sand right there, so I just, expanded it, added to it a little bit, dug some up from underneath the water, as you can see right there, and put it up top. Take a quick look at this real quick. This has the ability, let me hit the lighting mod. As you can see, it's red X's inside to allow mobs to spawn during the daylight. That way, I can start collecting some of the random resources. I can come over here and, chop their feet off to kill them. The only two things to be careful about is I have to be careful about a skeleton in here. If he's all the way down in the corner, I'm right here, he actually does have a shot at me. I gotta run over here to take care of him real quick. Or a creeper can still explode and rip the wall open and let everybody else out. So gotta be careful of that. But everybody else will get trapped in here, and for the most part, like about right in here, nothing can do nothing to me, and I can pick and choose and see. Just a simple way to get a little bit of a mob grinder going. You can build one of the great big towers and design those if you wish. This is just to get the basics going right here. So I can be over here working on my village, look over here and start to see little feet dance around in here, run over here and kill whoever it is. Take my little hop across the quarry here to get across. How's this doing? Still running cool. Probably need to put you back in here. Okay, now you need power. Very good. And go ahead and top this off while I'm here. Wow, everything was ready to grow or what? Okay. I'll take a stack of oak, stack of birch. Yeah, that should be good for now. You're still over 300,000, that's good. Not done too much here. I got my basic crops growing. Carrots, potatoes, and wheat. The only thing I've changed in here is I've made a couple of hay bales, tossed them in here. I'll try to make it look like it is a hay barn. Keep deciding if I want to, build animal pens in here and bring them in here because they're going to be small. Be out here, so it'll be a little 2 by whatever square. Not going to be much room in there. So empty some material and bring them back with me. Oh, one thing to note: compressed dirt, compressed cobblestone, compressed gravel here. If you take, here I'll use it. I'll use a piece of gravel to show you the demonstration. A crafting grid, you can simply uncompress it. There's your standard 9 gravel right there. But if you use a crafting grid, you can compress it and reduce your block size. You know, you can turn a stack, a normal stack, into 7 compressed pieces. Therefore, you know, you can keep doing that over and over again, and you know, have a lot of cobblestone. See right here, see, that's a stack of 64 cobblestone, which each compressed one's 9 cobblestone, so 9 times 64. You can do the math yourself. It's a lot. Adds up in a very, very, very quick hurry. Let's get some of this cooking. It's nighttime, so I probably need to run over here to my bed. Obviously, new building here. We'll talk about it in just a minute in sunrise. I left the door open. Oops. Come back out here. Take a look at it from the outside first. But this is my standard home I built first, and then the barn down there, but we'll turn back here this way. As you can see, I put in my little fountain, pond, pool, you know, made a little waterfall at the end of it, trickling down into the river. Build a bridgeway here across it. These are actually micro blocks. You know, I think this piece right here, as you can see, is just a slab, but the rest of this becomes pillars or notches. Just made a little stone bridge across there. To do that, you need a saw. Make a ruby, saw, ruby, sapphire, peridot, diamond, you know, one of your jewels, and you make a simple little saw. Here's some of the basalt that I was picking up at the end of last video. As you can see, I've made what I'm going to make my workshop out of. So, got that going. It's just a mixture of stone and basalt. You know, I didn't want pure basalt. That way it was just a solid black building that didn't have nothing to it. But also just didn't want the plain Jane stone. So, a little bit of color to it. Got a solid basalt floor, solid stone roof. Got the basalt trimming up there that you see on the outside, trim around the doors. So here's all my stuff I've been moving over. That's what I've been kind of doing, is running back and forth, you know, bringing that stuff over here. Yeah, you're in the wrong spot. Thank you. Belong on top of the hip hopper. Hopper belongs there. Okay, I got wood still in my inventory. I put a basement in. Instead of, you know, cooking all the stone bricks, I just left the basement cobblestone. I didn't cook all the stone. As you can see, it's a huge basement, because my next plan is I'm going to start the project probably this video and end it next video. Is I'm going to put a humongous reactor right there. I am tired of charcoal. I'm tired of running back and forth. I'm getting sick of it. There's my stone stairway to get down here, by the way. So I'm going to build a humongous reactor here. If I've calculated right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yes, I got just enough to leave, you know, a little bit of a gap on both sides of it. And I'm going to plop the reactor right in here. It's going to be 7 wide by 7 long by, I think, 5 tall. I think that's what, according to my research, I found out. It's one of the largest and best reactors to build. So down in my basement's going to be my power grid. You know, I've got a 7-high roof. That way I can get up on top of if I need to. I got plenty of room to run wires across the bottom of the floor underneath there, because I'm going to have to punch holes to, you know, put my power grid up top in a few key locations. But plenty of room. And eventually my reactor will get converted and upgraded and pieces changed, and then I'm probably going to dig a massive hole right in here somewhere, right out just the outside of the reactor, to put my turbine straight under me. But that's future planning because we're going to need lots of power. And one of the reasons why that's starting to come up to a decision is, if y'all remember, I think it was right in the last video is when I got that quarry right there going. I have lost count of the hours, time, energy spent running back and forth here, keep trying to throw charcoal in this stupid thing to keep it going. Just to keep it going. I may, do one more location of the quarry here in the river, following the river on out, going around the bend here. If not, I'm going to head that away, way off the map. You can't even see it, but I do know way over there's a swamp area. It's pretty much got a humongous 1 block deep, swampy, watery, sandy trash area. And that's probably where I'm going to put my quarry. I'm going to put the big one in there. But I know I'm going to need lots of power to power it. Because obviously doing the 64 by 64 is going to require tons of power. So that's my future game plan. That's why I want to get the reactor going. And then start looking into my different energy cells here. Because I know one of them's got the ability to transport through the air with no cables power from my reactor. Hello, thank you. All the way wherever it is. I've thought about, automating this guy a little bit more, where it throws the wood out and straight into a furnace where it cooks it, and then the charcoal comes out of it and goes straight into the steam dynamo. But that just makes more of a piece that I have to keep lugging around and changing and moving, and more work every time I move the quarry. So I want to keep the basis pieces I have here. Probably, get rid of some of this, just the energy cell and engine. Drop all these 3 pieces off by having that other energy cell block made. I've got tons of resources here, tons and tons and tons. So that's going to be one of my game plans here real soon. Is I'm going to process all this and start building that quarry. I mean, sorry, not the quarry, but the reactor. So that said, that's why I have Big tapped in here, because it's part of the Big Reactors mod pack. I do know we need some basic powers. See the turbine? That's the future. That's the big boy. But we got to get the basic reactor going first. So, reactor controller. We are going to need 1, 2, 3, 4 reactor casings, a diamond. We're going to need a reactor power tap to get the power out of it. More casing. So that's what, 8 pieces of casing right there. We're going to need a reactor access point. There's another 4, so that takes us up to 12. Probably going to have the same thing again to get the waste out of it, so that takes us to 16. What's this? I think we don't have to have that one. Yeah, this is the computer control. We don't have to have all of these pieces right away. So we're going to need quite a bit. We are going to need the reactor control rod. We're going to need probably some glass. We're going to need some yellow and fluorium rod. So we're going to need lots of graphite. 4 graphite plus for each one of these. So 16, 20, 16. I lost count. I just know I got a lot of these to make. So to make a graphite bar is simple. Either just recook charcoal or recook coal to get graphite bars. So we can do that. Probably a good thing I just threw, more wood in the furnace. That's a stack of 64 plus the stuff I brought back from home, or my old home. I'm gonna have to have that. Only have 2 energy cells right now. I'm gonna need it to bridge this. Thank you. Turn you on. Everything fires up. I don't have a water source in here for you. Nor do I have an Aquarius oculator in here. It's out there being used by the quarry. Oh well. Stack of wood in there. Stack of wood in there. Actually, I just thought of something. Do I have the pieces? Iron. Yes, I do. Haha. Yep. Make a chest. I got a new hopper. Thank you. Okay. Okay. Wood in you. Charcoal in you. Charcoal in you. I've done it right. I should let charcoal fall through. Immediately start cooking charcoal into graphite bar. Yay! It works. Just as advertised. Yeah. I'll start to fill you full of charcoal. Oh, you can power you up. You'll get that going. It's nighttime. Okay. Let's see here. Silver, tin, copper, gold, ferrous, lead, yellorium, iron. So lead is our weakest. Lead, silver, and gold. Okay. Yes, I know I took your power supply. Sorry. Only had two. Okay. Gold, silver, lead. And we'll take a little bit more iron. We're always using iron. Redstone, we can press it. Definitely get a lot of copper and tin. Wow. Okay, you're powered up. Let's give you the gold. Let all of it fall through. Silver, lead, iron. With that resort, we do have some graphite, as you can see here. I was already planning a little bit for the future. I need my bucket. Right after I compress this real quick. Okay, there's my saw I made. Real quick, just so y'all know how to make a saw. Very simple. Like I said, you can make it out. Oh, you can even make a gold one. Ruby, sapphire, peridot, iron saw, diamond saw. But plain and simple. 2 pieces of stone rod, which is made just from stone. Pieces of wood, and your metal or your jewel that you're using. Go back through here that way we can shut the door. Why did I do that? That's the easy way to do that. Just take the whole tank. Put the tank down. There's also another trick I can show you real quick. I think I've shown it before, but I'll do it one more time. Need one piece of you. Okay. Thank you, game. It didn't work because I was on the front of it, not the side of it. Thank you. You're still running full tilt. You're on silver. Definitely making some more materials here. Alright guys, I'm gonna, end the episode here. Like I said, my game plan is I was gonna start the basics of, building the big reactor here. We can actually make a casing here. Iron, uranium, and graphite. We can do that real quick. Heck, we'll probably make a couple pieces of it. Iron, uranium, graphite. Oh, lovely. There's 44 blocks of it real quick, just like that. Place them down real quick. Okay, let's step in one, step away from the wall, just in case for some reason I need behind it. I doubt I ever do. No, I won't ever need behind it. 2, 3. Okay. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That makes it 5 tall. 1, 2, 3, 4. Obviously, this entire area I'm standing in down here has to be filled in with these blocks. That's why I need a lot of them. I'll put glass on the sides and on the front. Mainly, I'm probably going to have my controls over here. That way I can bring my cables down, my inputs to put, I may put it all back. This is 7 wide. Figure out, how to bring my materials in, my materials out. Plus, I don't have to get on top for my core control. So these two little bitty torches are going to have to get relocated probably at pi. So that's the basic of the outside shell, guys. 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2. Oops, ran out. See, you can see this. You can see it starting to come together. I'll come back and I'll finish building it later, showing you all the pieces of it. Like I said, I got to get this entire filled in. This back side, because it's not going to be accessible at all, might as well just fill it in with these reactor casings. I'll use the reactor glass here. That way we can look in from the sides and the top maybe, whenever we have to get up on top of it. I just realized I may not have enough space in here. Wow. Because I think the turbine's going to be close to the same size. Yeah, that's the middle of the room, so if it's the same size, it'll come right out here by the time I remove the torch. Unless I go up, barely put it on the stairwell, which I might do. We'll look at that in the future. Like I said, a lot more of that to make. Hope you guys are liking the series. Please don't forget to hit the share, the like, the subscribe buttons, guys. It is how we grow, how us YouTubers do grow our channels. That's how people find out about us, is you spreading the word. So thank you for those of you who are watching, and I'll see you around for the next video. Bye for now.